Hello guys, this particular Excel session is over running a macro from your Excel application, and if we run those macros, some Microsoft application would open up. So to create a macro we need to write some VBA code. So this particular, to open the VBA code window, we can go to the developer tab. Simply from there we can click this Visual Basic application whose shortcut key is Alt F11. So I won't be clicking the shortcut key, I won't be clicking this button, but I'll be using the shortcut key Alt F11. So before there are several windows which are being opened up in here, so let me close all the other instances of the VBA windows and let me check it out what is the name of this particular Excel book. It's book 1. So let me go to the book 1, find this one, and let me right click on it and then insert a module. So here are what I am trying to summarize. What I have made a summarization of the thing which you are going to achieve. So based on some indexes, certain Microsoft application opens up. Like for index 0, calculator opens up. Let me demonstrate and let me show it to you guys practically. So I'll be writing sub is to create a function. So the name of the function is calculator. So since it is a function, there will be opening and closing of braces, and Excel takes care of the rest of the code, that is closing that particular function. And what I'll be writing is that application dot activate Microsoft app. So it's simple, it's simple enough, or it's logical enough to remember this particular line of code, that application. So application, it will be opening up, activating some Microsoft application based on some index number. So index number is for 0, it's for calculator. Let me press Ctrl S. Microsoft will be asking, okay, so let me press escape. Let's press Ctrl S. It's not working up. I think, let me check it out whether this thing has been saved or not. Let me press Alt Q to close the VBA window and press Alt F8 from my keyboard. No, my code has not been saved. Let me press Alt F11 one more time. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be pressing on this particular book 1 and then insert a module, and I'll be writing it one more time, sub calculator and bracket open close and application dot activate Microsoft app index, no, it's not coming up, index equal to 0. Let me save the file, Ctrl S. So it's, for some reason it's not saving up the particular calculator. Let me close this window as well, then press Alt Q from my keyboard and press Alt F8 from my keyboard. No, there is no macro. So there are some bugs in my particular piece of code. I'll be pressing Ctrl N from my keyboard to open up a fresh new Excel book, and I'll be pressing Alt F11 and I'll be doing the same thing one more time. So this time the name of my book is book 2, and I'll be doing the same thing which I was doing a bit earlier. So I'll be writing sub and then calculator and application dot activate Microsoft app and its index equal to 0. Let me press Ctrl S. Name it calc and then save. So I think this one has been saved, and let me, so according to our listings there are several index. So we have in total 6 indexes which I have populated. I have made a summarization of 6 indexes. So let me move to my Excel window and just copy this piece of code, Ctrl C, then go to my this editor, and over project, over book 2, where it is book 2 in this year, where book 1 calc.excel sheet. Okay, fine. So let me close this window as well. So this is calc. Where is my book 2? So book 2 is not being showing up. Alt F8 from my keyboard. Yeah, calculator is still there. Let me edit and let me see whether, yeah, its index is 0. Fine. So the name of this particular workbook is calculator. So calc dot, so I will be inserting several modules, but before making module I will be copying this piece of code and then go to insert module, and the necessary changes which I need to make is that for MS Word, so from the run dialog box, if you write WinWord, MS Word opens up. So for Word it's index 1, Control S. Let me save the file. And then for index 2 it's for PowerPoint. So again I will be going to the calc and insert a module. So for PowerPNT, PowerPoint, PowerPNT, not PowerPNT. PowerPNT index is something like 2. Fine. Let me save the file. Yes. Then we will be inserting another module. Right click, insert module, then press Ctrl V and let's check it out. So Outlook is for 3. So I'll be writing Outlook in here, and for Outlook the index number is 3. Let me, okay, Outlook. So for Access it's 4. Fine. Let me save this file. So for Access it's 4. Fine. So I'll be right clicking and insert a module, and I'll be pressing Ctrl V from my keyboard. For Access it is 5, and we'll be left with only one of the indexes, that is 6th index. So for the 6th index, what is for the 6th? 6th is for, 5th is for Foxpro, 4 is for Access. Fine. So for Access it's 4. Yes. Then we'll be inserting another module. Insert module. Let me press Ctrl V, and this one will be for Foxpro. So for Foxpro it's 5. Let me press Ctrl S, and for OneNote it's 6. Fine. So for OneNote, it's OneNote, its index is 6. Let me press Ctrl S. So all of my VBA codes are being, now that I have written all of my VBA codes, I will be pressing Alt Q to close the VBA window, and simply to run the macro will be pressing Alt F8. So we had 6 indexes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 7. Fine, let me run them one by one. So edit. So for Access its index is 4. Let's see what happens if I, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there should be 6 there should be 6 macros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, there are 7 macros. Okay. So for calculate, yeah, 7. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 0 is means 7. So let me run the macros one by one. Run. Fine. So then again we will be pressing Alt F8 and clicking on this calculator option, and then press run. So calculator has opened up. So in this video tutorial we have achieved a task in Excel, that how to run Microsoft application and open them up from your Excel window, and we will be opening up those applications, MS applications, Microsoft applications, by the macro command. So before ending the video session, let me make a summarization of it. So all you need to do is that you need to press Alt F11 from your keyboard, and in this particular, this Project Explorer window is not being shown to you guys properly. So let me uncheck this one, and you need to go to View and then click on this particular option, Project Explorer, to open up this particular VBO Project Explorer window. So you need to right click on the name of your Excel sheet. So my Excel sheet is named Calc. So after that, right click on it and then insert a module. After clicking on this insert a module, you need to write this particular code, where sub stands for declaring a function, After that, the name of the function, and since it is a function, it will be having a opening and closing of braces, and then will be application, and will be activate Microsoft application, and based on the index value, those applications will be opened up from your Excel window. After that, let me press Alt Q from my keyboard and press Alt F8 from my keyboard to run those macros. You need to click on the name of the macros which you have just created, and then say, after selecting all those names, you need to simply run the command. So that's all for this short video tutorial. If you like it, throw some likes, subscribe to my channel, make some comment, and I would like to inform you that I will be copying these index values in my about section of this particular YouTube video. So go on guys, grab hold of your laptop or desktop computer, whatever you have, and run this particular piece of code and check it out all by yourself, that whether you are being able to run what I have just taught you. And if you are being able to run, show some gratitude by subscribing to my channel, and practice makes everything perfect. So if you don't put this to your practical application and practice all by yourself, you will be tending to forget, and it will only be a theoretical. Until and unless you are doing practical, you won't get hold of the this practical implementation of this particular code. So that's all for this video session. Hope you have liked it. Happy coding, guys.